Welcome everyone. I did take one trade today. It was LX. We'll look at it shortly. Overall, this is a very volatile week. Elections are tomorrow, obviously, but I wanted to share a few more setups that I'm watching this week, so we'll get right into that. And that was ticker symbol LX. I spoke about it in yesterday's video. Had a very clean setup, pretty much textbook if we're speaking specifically about setups. If we're talking about the company in general, I have no idea what these guys do. Most likely it's a pretty crappy company, Chinese name, so it does carry some additional risk. But overall, when we look at the type of breakout it made today, getting outside of this flag with some strong volume, especially when you compare it to the last few days of consolidation, this is a very solid breakout. That's why I took it. I look at S&P 500 like I usually do. Market's looking kind of ugly, but we have to remember, right? FOMC on Wednesday, elections tomorrow, so there's just an increased level of volatility. I do expect for the market to catch some support here. That's very important. Otherwise, we really would not want to be taking any long positions approximately catching support in this area. I'm not, making a prediction as to exactly where the bottom would be on this little pullback here, but you get the general point. Zim, this is a shipping company. These guys are very under the radar in my opinion. This is a stock that if we go to the weekly, we can see the development here. It's had a very nice rally year to date, and for several months, the stock had tested this 24 level and rejected off of it. However, over the last few months it was doing so. It was also creating higher lows. So overall, it was a very compelling setup. Recently, we go to the daily setup here, and it's actually consolidating in a very nice fashion. So it's looking like it wants to really take out that 24 level, continuously producing higher lows, lower highs. It's tightening up. I think it's going to get its big break pretty soon. I spoke about Rocket Lab in yesterday's video, however, put in a pretty nice candle today. This is getting very, very close to a breakout. Any day now, when we get a strong day for the small caps and growth stocks, this stock will most likely break out on some strong volume. It looks really nice. So HEPS, this is a possible delayed EP. It got a really strong move on a particular catalyst on the 18th. However, since it's basically just been fading. So we had over 100% gap. And then the stock just continues to fade. However, this is a very controlled fade. And I'm interested to see if it puts in the low at 309. Is that 309 level the low? If so, then this will most likely break out and pop out of this little wedge it's forming, giving us a potential delayed EP trade, which those are great setups because they have very nice R to R. Lastly, for today, we have CART. This is a stock that has done really well recently. I actually took it on this breakout here, and it's once more setting up, holding above those moving averages really nicely. It's putting in higher lows and has the flat top resistance here at about 45. So basically, we're just looking here for a strong boost in volume and a breakout over 45. That will set this thing up for a phenomenal trade.